Welcome students. So this is the numerical which we had solved in the previous part. So we have already calculated the first two components, that is strength due to yielding of cross section, which is TDG, which we have got it as 303.636, and we have also found out the strength due to the critical section, that is due to the critical rupture of the section. So that TDN value we have computed, that we have got it as 325.35. Now let us proceed with the third component. So what is the third component? So it is due to the block strength. So it is given on page number 33 of IS 800 2007. So design strength due to block shear. So block shear TDB, there are two formulas, and these two formulas, the least of it is TDB. So let us write down these formulas. So step 3, design strength due to the block shear. So how it is given? I just note it down. So TDB is equal to AVG Fy divided by root 3 gamma m naught plus 0.9 ATN Fu divided by gamma m1. So this is one of the formula, or TDB is equal to 0.9 AVN Fu divided by root 3 gamma m1 plus ATG Fy divided by gamma m naught. So let us find out this. So what all we have in this? So both are to be found out. So we have Fy, we have gamma m naught, we have Fu, we have gamma m1. So the ultimately we have to find out the four unknown components, that is AVG, ATN, AVN and ATG. How are these found? Already I have given in the explanation in the steps involved. So let us find out further. So I will have a rough diagram for this, for a section, and let us see what is the values. So there are four numbers bolt, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We already know the distances. So we have to compute these four components, AVG, ATN, AVN and ATG. So better I will start with, say, first AVG. How is AVG calculated? It is nothing but LV into T. Now what is LV? So the force acting is in this direction. So LV is a distance parallel to it. So LV is a distance from the component, which from the edge of the angle till the bolt, last bolt. So this is the value of LV. This is LV. So how do we get it? So just see here, we have already this component. So we know that edge is 60. So LV is from this to this. So it will be 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus this 40. So LV can be written. So LV is a distance from here to here. That is, this is 40, this is 60, this is 60, this is 60. So it is 180 plus 40. So it becomes to be 220 mm. This is nothing but the distance LV. So I will write the components here also. So this is 60, this is 60, this is 60, this is 40. So LV is the distance from the edge till the last bolt. So LV is 220, and we already know that thickness is 8 mm. So this is working out to be 1760 mm square. Okay, then we have AVN. So AVN, what you can do, LV into T, because this is net, so it will be in the perpendicular distance, minus how many number of bolts are there to be considered. So let us draw a failure plane how this member fails. So this member will fail in this direction. So we will write the other components as well. So this becomes the distance LT, which we have already noted down. As we know, the total leg length is 100 and this is C, which is 60 mm. So remaining is LT. So LT will be 40 mm. So I'll write LT is nothing but 40 mm. Now let us see AVN. AVN is parallel to it. So let us see. So AVN will be what? LV into T minus bolt holes. Now let us see how we'll get. So LV into T is 220 into 8 minus the bolt holes. How many number of bolts are there? 4 number of bolts. But how the failure will take place, depending upon that we have to write the number of bolts first. So first number of bolts. So it is 1, 2, 3. And what will happen to this when it fails? The half get cuts. So this, when the member is going to fail and the bolt hole is going to rupture, so we have to consider that as half. So it is 1, 2, 3, 3 and half. So this will become 3.5 number of bolts into diameter of the bolt hole into the thickness. So this is how 3.5. This is very important, because what will happen, this bolt will get into two parts, this into two parts, this into two parts and this into quarter part. I will draw the failure portion how it fails here. So this is going to fail like this. First bolt will break, second bolt will break, third bolt will break and the fourth bolt like this. So this is how the portion is going to look. So this becomes the portion of LT and this becomes the portion of LV. So in this direction, how many number of bolts are coming? So this full bolt is going to get cut, so we count it as 1. So 1, 2, 3 and this will go into quarter, so it is half. So 1, 2, 3 and half in the parallel direction. So this AV refers to the parallel and the net area. So we have to deduct the bolt. So it is 3.5. So let us compute this. So this works out to be 1256 mm square. Next we will calculate ATG. So gross. So this is LT into T. So what is LT? This distance, which is 40. Here it is given. So it is 40 into thickness. So this works out to be 320 mm square. Next, ATN net, remember. So I'll write it as LT into T minus bolt holes. Now again here the number of bolts are very important. So this will become 40 into 8 minus. Now in the perpendicular direction. So this is the perpendicular direction. This is T. So what is happening? In this line, vertical direction, perpendicular to the force, only one bolt is being cut. How it is being cut? Into a quarter portion. You can see here. So quarter means it has to be taken into half. So it is a 0.5. Remember, into the diameter of the bolt hole into thickness. So this works out to be 248 mm square. Now if you see, we have all these 4 components, so we can substitute and get the answers for this. So let us substitute and check the answers. So TDB. So it is AVG Fy divided by root 3 gamma m naught plus 0.9 ATN Fu divided by gamma m1. So let us substitute. So AVG we already know it is 1670, Fy is 250, root 3 gamma m1 is 1.1 plus 0.9 ATN we have calculated, which is 248 into 410 Fu divided by 1.2. 1.25. Let us compute and check how much this works out to be. So this is working out to be 304.149 kilonewton. So this is one of the compounds. So I will write it as TdB1. Let us compute TdB2, which is given by 0.9 AVN Fu divided by root 3 gamma m1 plus ATG Fy divided by gamma m naught. Let us substitute. So 0.9 into 1256 into Fu is 410 divided by root 3 into 1.25 plus ATG 320 into 250 divided by 1.1. Now let us check how much is this. So this I will write as TdB2. So this is working out to be 286.79. So 286.792 kilonewton. So what is happening? TdB2. We have two values for block shear. One is TdB1, one is TdB2. So what is TdB? TdB is least of TdB1 and TdB2. So which is least? We have this value and this value. So this is least. So TdB is equal to 286.792 kilonewton. Now at the end we have to find out the tensile strength. So tensile strength T is least of all the three, TDG, TDN and TDB. Now let us compare. So we have first value TDG 303.636 kilonewton. Then we have TDN. So TDN is computed here. So TDN value is 325.35. Then we have the TDB value, which is 286.792. The least is TDB. So the value of T is 286.792 kilonewton. So this is the tensile strength of the member. Also you can see in the question that they have asked for check for reversal of stresses and they have given the length as 2.5. So let us do it. So check for reversal of stresses. So this is nothing but slenderness check, that is nothing but lambda. So lambda is nothing but LE divided by R minimum. So in the question they have already given the length, which is 2.5 meter. So 2.5 meter is the full length. L is equal to 2.5 meter. So LE is 0.8 of L. So which is 2.5 into 0.8, or we can also take 0.85. So let us take 0.85 of 2.5, which is 2125. So 2125 mm. Now R minimum. So for this R minimum, radius of gyration, which we can get from the steel table directly for the section. So go to the steel table. So 100 by 75 by 8. So you will have the components here, that is radius of gyration. So these are the radius of gyration. You have RXX, RYY, RUU, RVV. Note down all of them. So let us note down. So from steel table for ISA 100 by 75 by 8, so RXX. So let us note down. So RXX is working out to be 3.14 centimeter, RYY 2.18 centimeter. So next RUU 3.48 centimeter, and RVV is 1.59 centimeter. So what is minimum out of it? So least you can see out of 4 values is this. So R minimum is 1.59 centimeter. So we will substitute in mm. So it is 15.9 mm. So substitute it here. So lambda is equal to LE by R minimum. So LE is 2125 divided by 15.9. So let us check how much is this. So this is working out to be 133.64, and as we know, according to the table, it should be less than 180 or it should be less than 350, because we don't know the load. So less than 180 is for the loads other than wind and earthquake, and this is for the loads wind and earthquake. So the value of lambda is 133.65, which is less than 180 and 350. Hence section is safe in the reversal of stresses. So this completes a numerical. So thank you all of you. So stay home, be safe. Thank you.